Men, if you're between 18 and 30 and you can't keep an erection for 20 to 30 minutes straight, then honestly, you have a problem.
And it's just gone down, like it's not going back up.
And if you don't use the tips that I mentioned in this video, she's gonna leave you, brother. Trust me. And it will just get worse the older you get. So you need to rectify this as soon as possible. And this video will show you how. And here's what your erection says about you, bro. Did you know that the arteries in the penis are smaller than your other arteries? They're roughly around half the size. So if you're having issues with your erectile health as blood is not flowing adequately down there, this could be a very early sign of some poor circulation or issues with your circulatory system. So if you're having issues with your erectile health, your erection strength, for example, this could be a very early sign of plaque buildup in your blood, stiffness of the arteries, or even poor circulation. And that might be an erectile issue now, but it can be a very early sign of a future heart attack or a future stroke. People who end up in that position often have early signs like this that show up even years before, 4, 5 years before. So the body is fascinating. That's why things like morning wood people should pay attention to, because your erectile health can be an early sign of what is happening within the body. Men, pay attention to your morning erections, to your morning wood. You should be rising with the rising sun. And if you're not getting them frequently enough, this could be your body telling you of an issue. Do me a favor, as you're sitting down to watch this video, look down. Do you have a belly that's just sitting there? This is dangerous fat that's potentially around your organs. And if you have this along with erectile health issues, this video should be your sign to do something drastic about it. Because if you listen to your body when it whispers, you won't have to listen to it scream, and your body can scream loud. Ask people that's in hospital. To summarize things, a healthy erection equals good circulation, equals great hormones, your nerves, your arteries, your blood circulation is good. It has mental balance, you're not stressed. Whereas chronic erectile problems is a sign of something deeper that potentially needs checking. And it's not just the erections when there's arousal, it's your nocturnal erections, your morning wood, your spontaneous erections. When's the last time you were getting those? Are you getting them like you used to back in the day when you were younger and higher testosterone? Is your testosterone levels reducing? These are things you need to pay attention to, and generally we don't pay attention to these things. And this is your video telling you to do so, because if you can't hold an erection for 20 to 30 minutes with elements of arousal, then yeah, you got a problem. If you don't remember the last time you had morning wood, then you potentially have a problem. And some of the tips in this video will help bring you back to homeostasis, but it's something you need to want to change to go out and change. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to tell you some ways which you can go around and change things. But before we get there, I'm going to tell you some of the biggest erectile killers that will ruin your erectile health and overall general bodily health. I might try and order these, so I'm going to start with the least, but even the least can also be impactful. So the first on this list is hydration. Brother, drink some water, stay hydrated. Eat fruits that are high in water. The blood is about 80% water. Dehydration increases the blood thickness and reduces the blood volume, making it harder for the heart to pump blood down there, but general circulation all around your body to the top of your head. So you might not think as clearly. That's why some people aren't thinking good with both heads. Think clearly. Drink some water. It's the foundation. As a general rule, you should be drinking around 2.5 liters of water per day. I'm closer to 4 liters. Sometimes on a good day, I'm going above that, especially with all the fruits that I eat, the watermelon that I eat pretty much daily now. The next on this list is screen time. It's social media. These things are impacting your sleep quality, and it's making you have low energy. It's impacting your dopamine levels, which can have a negative impact on how you react to stimulation. So take breaks, reduce your screen time. There's something I'm doing right now, which is to significantly reduce my social media use, to reduce my screen time, because I realized it's actually rewiring my brain where I can't deep work like I used to. When I was writing the herb guide, link in bio, go support that. When I was writing the herb guide, I can go 4 hours just locked in the zone, deep work, without no distractions, just getting it done because I had a mission, I had a passion. And I think I've had like that energy maybe 2 times after that. And the more I've got engrossed in screen time, social media, technology, the instant gratification of something on my phone, I have my ability to get into that intense state of focus has been significantly reduced. So if you want to join me on that journey of like reducing your screen time, and I think the key is to be able to sit with boredom, which is something I used to be very good at, just being able to sit still and be there, be in my thoughts, analyzing oneself. So, hey, slight deviation from the topic, but I think it's an important topic to share. The next thing is a lack of exercise. It's a sedentary lifestyle. There is no reason to not do exercise about 3 to 4 times a week. There's no reason. This lack of exercise weakens your circulation. It impacts your pelvic health. It negatively impacts on testosterone. There's so many other things. Exercising makes you feel happier, makes you feel good. The next thing on this list is alcohol. Too much alcohol kills testosterone, it wrecks your sleep, it numbs your nervous system, and this means your signals from the brain to your is reduced, which also means weaker erections and basically limp performance. Number 6, smoking cigarettes. And the amount of people that vape is crazy. I'll be playing paddle with someone, and in between sets, not even sets, games, they're vaping. It's a sickness. It is a sickness.
This is a sickness.
I can't understand the logic for vaping, but I can guarantee you, if you're a man and you're having erectile issues and you're vaping, it's having a negative impact. The next thing on the list is stress. Stress equals high cortisol. Cortisol kills testosterone. It makes your brain run more on like a fight or flight mode and basically reducing your ability to get hard. So those who are high stress will probably have less morning wood. So if you have less morning wood and you feel a little bit different, then yeah, you need to quit. You need to quit stress. You get me? Que sera, sera, like whatever will be, will be. What's there really to stress about? Number 4, porn addiction. And this one's brutal. Like a constant high dopamine stimulation, it wreaks havoc on your reward system. You'll need more. It makes you less likely to feel arousal in person. The next 2 I'll speak about belly fat. If you got high belly fat, it's basically an estrogen factory. You might see yourself having more moves. Your belly fat might negatively impact your testosterone, clogging your arteries, killing your stamina, and it makes you look sluggish. And also, if you don't look sexy, you don't feel good. That also impacts how you feel. That yeah, try and lose that fat, man. It's the hardest fat to lose, but try and lose it. It would significantly improve your penis health, and thus what's going on within your body. The next one I'll speak about, sleep, goes without saying, but everything repairs whilst you sleep. It produces testosterone whilst you sleep. So if you're depriving yourself of sleep, you're impacting testosterone, growth hormone, your body's ability to reduce cortisol. But yeah, sort it out. The last of which is diet. Brother, you're eating like shit and you want to last more than 30 minutes. Like, not to get too graphic, because I rarely speak about my life, but I have an abnormal amount of erectile control. Put it that way. And everything on this list I somewhat swear by. So these are the things, along with like the herbs that I'll talk about in a sec, these are what I think allow me to have an insane amount of control, whether it's like decontrol or whether it's like my ability to last, or yeah, good to know. But anyway, some quick herbs that I'll mention to help you get to that 30-minute mark. It should be normal. You should be able to control it, because as you age, as I said, it's going to get worse. So some herbs that are good to look into is things like black macaroon. Yeah, it's good for the libido. It's the man herb, I'd say. So I definitely recommend that one. The next we have horny goat weed. I've got like the actual herb now as opposed to the powder. So I drink that in tea, and it's good for your blood flow. So anything that's going to be good for your blood flow will be good for your brain as well. Drink a lot of watermelon. So I eat a lot of watermelon, which they say is nature's Viagra. It's packed with citrulline, which is good for down desser. And if you are in the West and you struggle to get sun, supplement with some vitamin D. If you're low in vitamin D, your T levels are low, you have issues with hair, you might feel tired more often. So yeah, rectify that. That's a key one if you're not really getting to the 30-minute mark. On top of that, go gym, do some compound movements, some deadlifts, some clean and press, all that stuff. These are very good for the body. Like, what do you call it? Eustress. Like, eustress is good stress, and exercise to some extent is a form of eustress because it puts your body in good stress, right? Which helps you get to your outcomes. And yeah, get some sleep, have some black ginger. I would say shilajit as well. Depends on where you're getting it from. But generally, guys, if you're struggling with your D health, brother, you're going to be struggling with other things in your life. I can almost promise you that. So, yeah, this is your sign to sort it. And if you want more candid, more discussion videos like this, then let me know. Because I've seen it all. I had one guy who hollered at me at one point. He ain't had an erection in 4 years. And you don't not have an erection in 4 years and have other parts of your life that's doing well. Everything is somewhat correlated. So, yeah, you can rectify that and everything will be better. Your confidence will be better. The way you look at people, maintain eye contact is better. Your confidence is better. So, hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you want to understand 4 herbs that's good for D health, click the video right here and learn a bit more. Or click on my face and get my herb guide if you want to master herbalism. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.